Good afternoon, Aarish.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am just fine, thank you. Aarish, what can you offer us that other candidates cannot?
I think I have analytical, I go to a liberal arts school, so I bring analytical skills, strong decision making with my communication skills. But this is all the people who would be coming out of business schools or undergrad with very specific degrees. But what I can bring along with that is my interpersonal skills, that I'm a people person and I like to work in teams and I can also work individually. So I bring a comprehensive package of technical skills with my interpersonal skills.
Very good. Those sound like quite a lot of strengths. Do you have any other additional strengths you would like to add to that?
I think my other strengths would be that I have previous work experience in corporate environment. I have worked with HSBC, which is one of the biggest bank in the world, in their compliance department. Right now, currently I've been interning for about 8 months as a business analyst. So all these experiences working in an office and getting hands-on experience, not just my experience in the class, but I get to go out and see and perform what I've learned. So all that stuff and all that, and I think really adds to my strengths. And then I have different language skills, and I do have a very decent international exposure. So I think if you combine all that, I think these are my strengths that could be really helpful.
Very good. And how successful have you been so far?
Well, I'm a very ambitious person, so if I'm defining success for myself, I think I have been, considering that I'm just an undergraduate student and graduating this summer, I have been decently successful, but I think there's still a long way to go. And I said decently successful because I've had a couple of great internships, which I've learned a lot from them. And I have had a couple awards, like my freshman year, I won an award that is only given to one freshman every year. In my senior year, I have won an award that is only 5 seniors get that award, and it's for your academic excellence with your community involvement and your leadership roles. So I think all the indicators are pointing in the right directions for my success. So I think I have been decently successful, but there is still a long way to go.
It does sound successful to me already.
Thank you.
Aarish, what are your limitations, your biggest mistakes, and that's provided you have some?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we all do, I guess.
Yes, we do.
I think my biggest, I wouldn't say mistake, but sort of weakness, I would say, or where I might lack, is I'm coming out of a liberal arts education system, and liberal arts doesn't give you technical expertise that if you're looking for someone specifically in marketing or specifically for like a statistician position or accounting, I don't have those skills. But on the other hand, what liberal arts education has prepared me is to be analytical, think critically, make decisions, have great communication skills. So I have all the basics to learn all those, and I'll be a great learner. But right at the start, I might be at a disadvantage where I might not have those technical expertise that other people coming out of very specific undergraduate programs might have.
Okay, and how long would it take you to make a meaningful contribution to our firm?
I think it would probably not take me that long because I am being a different person, growing up in a different environment, going to a school. I would definitely bring a diversity of thought, a diversity of thinking. So it wouldn't take me long to make my first valuable contribution because I definitely have different background that I'll be joining the people with. So I think I might be making valuable contribution from the very first day. But on the other hand, my contribution would progressively get better as I would get more experience in a specific field with a specific company. So I would start right on the very first day, but it would progressively just get better.
Be good. And can you give me a situation in which you had to work under pressure or meet a deadline?
Definitely, I'm sure we all have worked under pressure a lot of times. One of the few times that I can talk about is I just finished my comprehensive project that I'm sitting with right now. It's a feasibility report about a wind turbine, about a potential wind turbine. So I had very strict deadlines to complete that, and if I wouldn't come this, I would not have graduated, and I would not graduate. So just dividing into small structures and meeting small deadlines to meet the final project deadline really helped me to meet these deadlines. And another example I have is I organized international dinner where we hosted about 300 people for a huge dinner where students cooked meal from 12 different countries. We have like 8 entrees, 4 appetizers, like 4 desserts, and make us to bring in all the ingredients together and just work really hard to make sure that on Sunday 5 o'clock we have everything ready. Doesn't matter what goes in the background, but we really have to get things going when it is 5. It hits 5. So I think that's another example that I've really met deadlines well.
Aarish, that's very impressive. It certainly looks like you're a man who knows how to deal with pressure and meeting deadlines.
I try my best. Thank you.
Aarish, finally, when would you be able to start?
I can start on May 17, 2010 because I'm graduating on May 16, 2010.
Very good. Good answer, and I'm sure that'll fit in well with the employers.
I
Aarish,
hope so.
thank you very much for your time, and best of luck to you in your search.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
And you too. Bye-bye.